Hello and welcome to another video on Microsoft Fabric. And in today's video, we are going to discuss newly released feature for Microsoft Fabric Warehouse JSON Aggregate. This feature is already under preview for Azure SQL databases. Now it has been made available for Microsoft Fabric Warehouse also. So first of all, let's look at the release notes. So JSON aggregates in Microsoft Fabric Data Warehouse preview is the article, and inside that we have been given information about the two new functions. So let's look at the release notes. The preview for JSON aggregate function in Fabric Data Warehouse has begun. You can now take advantage of two powerful JSON aggregate functions during the preview period. JSON underscore array underscore AGG construct a JSON array from aggregation of SQL data or columns. It can be used to create an array from a set of values. Second one is JSON underscore object underscore AGG to construct a JSON object from aggregation of SQL data from columns. It allows you to create key value pairs from your data. More information is the preview for these two aggregate function is already live in Azure SQL database, and we are excited to announce that it is now available in Fabric Data Warehouse. So let's move forward in this article. In the first example, you can see we are selecting country, state and county from geography, and counties are repeating for country, state. But using the JSON underscore array AGG, we are able to group counties together for country state level. Same way for JSON object AGG, there is an example given where we have now city, county, date ID and average temperature in Fahrenheit. And in the next one, we are aggregating the date ID, average temperature in Fahrenheit for city and county level. So they have actually combined the values also. Combining the value is not needed. You can have them as two group bys also. And both the times when we are using these functions, we are using group by. It means we are trying to create aggregation. Now let's try out these things in Microsoft Fabric. So let me jump on Microsoft Fabric. And for that, I am using app.powerbi.com URL, which is also the Power BI experience URL. On the left hand side, there is a workspaces option. I'll click on that and open my workspace. So I have searched for 01-GA and I'm opening my workspace 01-GA-fabric. Let me click on that. My workspace is open and I already filtered my workspace for warehouses from the right hand side option filter type warehouse. I will open one of my existing warehouse, and the warehouse which I plan to open is WH01. This is the same warehouse which I created some time back. So let me showcase you the tables I have in the warehouse 01 under the schemas DBO tables. And here I have my tables which is belonging to my sales model and some other tables. So the important tables which I have is sales, geography, item, date, customer, etc. Those who are with my channel for some time, they know that these are the common table which I use. I have used these tables in more than 500 of my videos. So now let me do one thing. Let me click on new query under the home ribbon. So new SQL query. I got a query, and inside this one, let me use the first function. Before I use it, let me showcase you first query. So select city, comma, state from geography. Hopefully I have written it correctly. Let's try to run this. So I'm getting my state and city, and let me reorder it a little bit. State comma city and order by 1. And order by 1, it means the data would be sorted on states. If I have multiple city, I'll be able to see that. I have run the query, and as you can see, Arizona have multiple city. Now we will use the JSON aggregate function. So let me use the first function, JSON underscore array underscore agg on city. So I want cities to be in a JSON array format. State JSON array underscore agg city is the argument, and let me rename it as cities. Now I also need a group by. So enter group by state and order by one. Let's keep that and let me run this query. Now once I run this query, now I got my results, and as you can see, now the Arizona cities are combined into one array, California cities are combined into another array, and same way it has happened for other cities. So this is the first function which helps us in getting a JSON array of a column. Now we will try the other one, JSON object AGG. Now for that, I'll add another new query, new SQL query, and this time I would like to use the sales table. From the sales table, I would like to pick up few columns. So let me do that. Select item ID, comma, order number, comma, quantity from sales. And if I run this, I'll get the complete data. With this, I can get all my 30,000 rows because I'm not grouping the data. But what I want here is basically, I want the data to be grouped for item ID, and inside that grouping, I want order number and quantity as key value pair. How can I do that? So now for that, we have JSON underscore object and AGG. Select item ID, JSON underscore object underscore AGG, order number, colon, quantity, and close the parenthesis as order by QTY from sales. Now we need a group by item ID, and let me run this query now. Select this and run. There is only one query, so I can run it without selecting also. And now you can see for each item, I am getting a key value pair, and that key value pair contains order number and quantity, each order number and quantity for that particular item. So in this manner, you can use these two functions to create JSON aggregated objects. So why don't you go ahead and try these functions out, and do let me know what else you want me to cover in this particular series. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you. Keep watching, keep asking questions in comments, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that you can get notification for new videos. Thank you.